Oh, hi. Just enjoying the view at the top of our new sledding hill. You know, maybe I should give you a camp update right now. Tell you what's been going on this season at Ranger Lake Bible Camp. That's right, sledding hill. We had a volunteer at the end of our camp season last year push dirt down into the marsh to make a nice sliding surface for a sledding hill. And this winter, we had 3 groups enjoy our new sledding hill as part of our winter camping. 2 youth groups and 1 of our own groups. We ran a winter ski and snowboard retreat here at Ranger Lake where they stayed here, sledded in the evenings, and went skiing at Table Mountain during the day. It was great, but enough about our programming. So sledding hill, and just over there, if you look, there is a rink. It's a little covered in snow because, you know, April. What's the saying? April showers? Let's not get into that. Let's just look at a few more buildings. So Founders Lodge, the lounge has come a long way. If you take a look at the fireplace over here, it's almost complete, pending a couple small alterations to our fireplace installation. It's ready to go. The rooms look the same as when you saw them last. We're still waiting to complete furnishing on that. The bathrooms are in a finished state as well, which we're very happy with. But right now it looks like we're going to use our own labor and our own volunteers to construct the beds and the shelving, the nightstands, and that kind of thing. That's your hint if you want to get involved, to come talk to me or Bob about it. Anyhow, we're not going to complete that before the summer because we have another project that we need to complete this summer, the rental cabin. What's the rental cabin? Come with me. So the chapel and Founders Lodge are over here, and if you just turn around, this is the rental cabin. Where did it come from? Well, it was donated a couple of years ago for use for more staff housing at our camp. You see, my family has been sleeping in a 1-room cabin for years, and it's working less and less. And so we had some generous people donate it. At that point, it just had 1 bedroom, but this last year, it was put onto a new foundation. An addition was added this fall by an awesome group of volunteers from Osler. And, well, you'll have to come inside and see how the rest is doing. Let's take a look. All right, so coming inside, you can see this main living room area. Behind me will be a kitchenette, and then bedrooms. You have 3 bedrooms, 1 here, 1 in the corner, and 1 just behind that insulation. And we have our plumber working away in the bathroom with Bob, making things look beautiful. Right now, we're at an insulation state. The next jobs are finishing up the plumbing, doing the finished electrical, and then we have to do the pine tongue and groove in here as well and finish the kitchenette. It's a lot of work, and we're still looking for volunteers. Hopefully, April 28th on our work day, we'll get most of it done. And then after that, Lord willing, if it all comes together, my family will be able to move in here for the summer. It'll be great to have our own space. Let's take a look at some other things that are going on at camp. This is Western Village. It's where our RVs park in the summer. Our volunteers park here. It gets used during family camp and fall frolic. It's also where a lot of our campers play the wide games. So it is our playing field as well. And that dual use of an area usually works if it doesn't rain. But when it rains and the RVs pull through, there's ruts, and it makes it a little dangerous for the campers. It's more maintenance for us, and it is a safety issue. So we've wanted a playing field for quite a while. Also, to ease some of the weight on our main area right in front of our ball hockey court and stuff like that. We do play some games there as well, but because it gets so much traffic, the grass can never really grow well. So to remedy that, we started construction on a new playing field. This summer we had a donor pay for the mulching of all the trees in this area. It's where we used to have our RC track. It's where currently our dirt campers have their campfire, and hopefully we'll get it stripped, leveled, put the grass seed, some irrigation added. If we could get that done for next summer, it would be a miracle. We'd love that. But before we can do any of that, we have to complete, or at least get started, on the biggest project that we've had in years, the lagoon project. Let's head over to the current lagoon and I'll keep telling you about it. Our wastewater lagoon. Why would I drag you down here? Well, a couple of years ago, our health inspectors met with the board and I and told us that they'd like an analysis of our current wastewater handling. During that analysis, we found that for our maximum size, for what we require, we are 5 times too small in this current pond. Not much of a surprise. I didn't think it was going to be that much, but needless to say, we need to make a new solution. So over the past 2 years, we've consulted with engineers, we've had our site surveyed, we've had other soil samples and other analyses done of our campsite, and we've decided that the new wastewater lagoon will be constructed adjacent to the current riding arena. You're wondering why we mulched all that stuff in our playing field? Well, that was part of a larger project to clear the way so we could trench a new force main to lift all our sewage out to that new site. And that new site is actually mulched as well, and it's ready for construction. It's a big project, and it's not the most glamorous project, certainly not a sexy project. And so to kind of psych myself up, I've been rolling through my mind a bunch of different puns that I thought would be fun to deliver. This is our crappiest project we've ever had. This kind of project has really drained me. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you down the dumps. Oh man, all these puns? I'm pooped. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run off with all those puns. Yeah, at least there wasn't that many of them. Anyhow, our wastewater lagoon project is going to start today with $20,000 going to the design phase of our project. What that money is going to go toward is an engineering firm coming up with concrete plans of what goes where so that we can take that to a contractor and start making plans for how much the next phase is going to cost, the actual construction and finishing of the project. And so you've been so faithful to us over the years. There's been large projects like Founders Lodge, the dining hall, cabins, on it goes, and we've been very thankful. And out of all those projects, this is the one that seems to have the least to do with actually bringing kids to Christ. But if it doesn't happen, there will be no camp. Our health inspectors have made it clear that this needs to happen. And so tonight, we're asking for donations to the least glamorous project we've ever had so that we can continue to tell kids about the life-saving message of Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for being involved at our camp. I appreciate you so much.